friends, it's Bruce Sanchez, your high performance coach, and today, oh my god, today we're gonna talk about this 2021. How can we get this year to be better, happier, more healthy? I mean, to make this 2021 like this is the year that everything is gonna happen. Are you excited about it? Because I'm freaking am. So, I'm going to talk about a concept which is being taught in any kind of coaching training, you name it, NLP, mindfulness. It is the wheel of life. All right. And before I jump into this wheel of life, I would like to acknowledge in this video the people that have been training. I got trained by Brenda Bouchard, Sean Smith, and Ken Ramsey, because this wheel of life is based on their teachings. So this is just based in 8 main topics, areas of our life. For example, we're gonna talk about our health, our finances, our spirit, our core relationships, our network, the mission, the spirit, the physical surroundings. All right? No worries, you're gonna take your time because you're gonna need your journal and your pen to get ready to do this exercise with me. So, without further ado, let's jump into the wheel of life. So now what I want you to do is just write those topics that I told you before. All right? Just give me a couple seconds and I'll be back with you. So write down these 8 topics. You're gonna see now on the screen which one they are. And I'll see you just in a moment. All right, my friends. Well, I know what you might thinking now. What the F is this? So this is, let's be creative and have some imagination. All right. Imagine this is a wheel. All right. I know it doesn't look like, but this is a wheel, and these are the topics that I spoke before, or areas of your life. All right. We said 8, so I'm going to repeat them. Your health, your core relationships, your network, your mission, all right, habits, spirit, finances, and your physical surroundings. All right, write them down on your journal. And now, the next step now, because we need to know where we are today on each of these areas, where we at. So for that, I want you to do this with me. For each topic, you need to score from 1 to 10. 1 being like very low, like nothing, like super poor, and 10 being amazing, awesome. For example, on my health, I'm gonna use a different color. My health, I'm gonna score, this is real, true story, I'm go for 8, which is quite good. All right, I want to improve it, but it's not bad. 8. My core relationships will be the closest one. Could be my family and my partner, or your partner, spouse, husband, wife, whatever, the closest one. Right? And so on and so forth. One thing about your physical surroundings, because you might be wondering, what's that? Your physical surroundings, for example, the place that you live in right now. For example, I'm living in this apartment in Melbourne, Australia. And then I don't know, is this place inspiring for me, or just is depressing? All right. So how is your physical surroundings now? You live in a place that you like, you love, or it's just it's noisy and it's old and it is, you know what I'm saying here? So score each one of these topics areas, and then we'll be back in just in a few seconds. All right? Your finances. Remember, your spirit. One more thing. Your spirit doesn't necessarily mean religion. All right? Could be your connection with yourself, your connection with the environment, and that kind of stuff. All right? Not necessarily mean like you are following or a faith or you're going to church. You can use it too, but if you don't follow any religion, I'm not religious. So the spirit, it could be your connection with the environment, with yourself, your meditations, and all that stuff. Ready? So score it from 1 to 10, and then we'll be back. See ya. All right, core relationships. Let's see. All right, hobbies. So, my friends, how did it go? Well, so now we have these topics, and now we go to the scores. All right. For example, like I said in the beginning, health, I scored 8, which is quite good. Well, I've done like most of them are 8 right now at this moment of my life because I've been doing a lot of work. It wasn't like that just a few months ago, so it means like we're progressing, right? We're moving forward. And then, for example, you see all these numbers. Now, which one you scored the least, or which one is the lowest? My case, still today, finances. Now is 6. Few months ago, I scored it 2. Just 2. Finances. I'm gonna dig a little bit deep in this because what I found, after coaching a lot of clients and talking to friends and talking to other coaches, the finances is a big thing, all right? It's a big deal. And for whatever reasons, we all have a story about finances, right? So what means this, or what is telling me, what is telling me that this, for me, this topic, this area of my life needs more attention than anything else. Does it make sense now? All right. If I'm doing well, I can improve the rest, but now, which topic needs my attention the most? Finances. So I'm going to pay more attention to this than the rest. I'm not saying that I'm not going to do anything here. I will, but I'm going to make more, put more effort on my finances. And I told you, just a few months ago was 2. Now I moved in just 8 months from 2 to 6, which means an improvement. But it's still 6 because I know I can do better. And I know you can do it too. So once you've done your scores, do exactly the same. Which one is the lowest? All right, identify it. That one will be my priority now. Then afterwards will be my network. The network is the support group you have, your friends, and know your closest one. In general, no? Your network, your team, that kind of people. So 6 on finances, 7 on my network, and then the rest 8. Well, which is, it's good, improvable, but it's good. But this, I want to stop here a little bit because I know that most of us, we have or at least we had, like I did, a toxic relationship with money. And all right, now I need you to do one thing. Get your pen ready and your journal. To score 6 here in finances, or back in the day was 2, what beliefs I must have to believe that? Again, what beliefs I must have in order to score this. This is 6, 2. I'm gonna tell you mine at that time. Like, money is the root of evil, or money corrupts everything, and people are obsessed with money, and money destroys families, and so on and so forth. So that were my beliefs, like just a few months ago. And I know that many people still believing in that money is the root of evil. I was believing that for years and years. All right. So now, take your time and write those beliefs you must have in order to score 6. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Friends, now identify your beliefs you have on your finances. What's the source of that story? What's the source of that story? I mean, for example, I had like a backstory. I mean, with when I was a kid and seeing how we lost, nearly we lost everything, and then we became obsessive with money. So the source of my beliefs came from from my childhood. All right. Your source of beliefs could be your mother, your dad, your whatever. Well, telling you money is evil and money is corrupted, or even you're watching news like in Spain, like a lot of people going to prison. Not many, but politicians are going to prison for corruption, stuff like that. So what's the source of that story? You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, my friends, how did it go? Interesting, right? Now, after you identify the beliefs you must have, the source of that story, now I want you to write down what's the price, the cost in believing that. What is costing you? In my case, believing that money was the root of evil, money corrupts everything, and so on and so forth. I paid like a high cost, because I was living in an obsession. I was obsessed with money, with saving, and then at the same time believing that I was doing something wrong, because money it's evil. Money it's not for good people. Money is just for the corrupted people who for the greedy ones, and so on and so forth. So I was completely conflicted all the time, and not enjoying. And I wasn't enjoying holidays, spending something or going to the movies. And you know what I'm saying here? What's the cost for you in believing that? I'm talking about finances now, but we're going to do everything on each one of yours. So for now, I want to stop here in this one, because I know it's a big thing for many people. So write down what's the cost and believe in that. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! My friends, how did it go? I know it went well. So identify the beliefs you have, identify the source, what is costing you. Let's go for the final step. Let's create a new empowering story now. Let's create a new story about this. For example, when I did this exercise, like I said, I was like, money, it's the root of evil, it corrupts everything. I had to create a new story. And it's been working. Look, I moved from 2 to 6. That's a huge hop. I mean, wow. I'm still 6. I want to move a bit, higher, but I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy. So let's create a new powering story about money, finances. For example, money is gonna help me to spread this message with you. Money is gonna help me to live the life that I wish, to help other people too, my family, my friends. So money itself is nothing. It's just nothing. It's a number. It's not even a paper anymore. It's more electronic now. The meaning that we give that is what we're going to determine the way that we're going to live this, or the way that we're going to go through this. Either high or super low. But it's on us. It's the meaning that we give. So let's make a good story, empowering story. Are you ready for this? 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, my friends, how did it go? Alright, you identified the beliefs you must have in order to score this 6, 3, 2, 8, 9, 10, whatever. Now, the origin of that story, of that belief. Now we have the cost. What's the cost? What is costing you? And now a new, much more empowering story. And we have to do those 4 on each this. Alright? Even if it's high, why do I need to move from 8 to, I don't know, I like to use 8 point something, alright? Could be 8.5 or 9. What do I need to do? I have to do exactly the same. Health and core relationships. Each one areas. Do exactly the same. All right. The beliefs you must have in order to score this. The origin of that story. What is costing you? And a new empowering story. You get it? 3, 2, 1. Go! How did it go? Oh, good. A lot of writing, right? So, I'm going to tell you something. In this wheel of life, you're going to find the reasons why you haven't succeeded yet in life. If you haven't, you have the reasons here. Yes, you have the reasons why you haven't succeeded yet. In my case, this one was a big one. I'm not telling you now that oh my God, I reached the full potential and no, but I moved. I can feel it. I see it. I moved my life to a different level now. And it just, for me, it's just the beginning right now. But I see it. And I know that the destination is not that important, but the journey is for me is the greatest thing. But my destination is towards that direction. Right? It's there. It's not here. It's not down here. It's up there. Up there. And then in order to move towards it, I need to work on each of these areas and improve them. Because this, like I said, the reason why you haven't succeeded yet, but also these are gonna be your catalyst, your fuel in order to move where you want to move. Your solutions dwell in here too. You have the reasons why you haven't succeeded yet, if you haven't, and then you're gonna have the let's say the reasons or the ones that is gonna help you to get there. And then when you're doing this, there's something very important. that you need to do in order to do this exercise and to create this plan even better. You need to pay attention of the way you your emotions on each one, your emotions, your feelings, the way you feel each one. And I'm going to give you an example, because I've been working in corrections, as many of you know, and for a while I was in a position that I was on a desk asking questions, right? COVID questions. And I realized that, I know when I was asking people, hey, hello, good morning, how are you? I noticed a lot of people were saying something, words. The words mean something, and their emotions meant something completely different. Meaning, this is an example. All right? It's like, hey, how are you? Good morning, how are you today? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. All right, you see what I'm doing now? My words, I'm good, thank you. My body language is telling you something completely different, opposite. Right? What I'm going to try to tell you here, when you're talking, when you are focused on each of these topic areas, use your emotion. Feel it. All right? Feel it. What kind of emotion I want to have, I want to feel on each one. All right? Remember, it's just not what you say, it's how you say it. Because words in the communication mean nothing, 7%, that's it. Words mean nothing. But the way you communicate, the way you express yourself, the way you feel it, that's going to determine if you're going to succeed or not, and then if you're going to move to the next level or not. Because you might have the best intentions in your life. The best, right? I told you. Yeah, I'm good, fine. Yeah, you might have the intention, but your body is telling you otherwise. So, let's break those patterns now. Let's break them. All right, because those patterns have been stopping you to move where you want to be, to get you where you want to be. And then think about the way you communicate to yourself. And then when we're working on each one, for example, relationships or core relationships with your partner, she's, or whatever, she's always angry at me, and she's all the time, she's annoying, or he, I'm saying she, sorry, sorry, she's gonna kill me now. No, just kidding. So, have some emotion here. Lead it. All right. Some, don't be that kind of person that goes on life like this and looking down and yeah, I'm good, I'm fine. No. Cut it off. What kind of person you want to be this 2021? This one is gonna do whatever it takes to move my life to the next level. That's the kind of person I want to be, and that's the person I want you to be. It all begins within. It all begins within. We need to stop those patterns that are stopping us, because there's no one out there who is colliding or like trying to block us. No, it's us. It's us. So what kind of person you want to be this 2021? The one that's like, goes with the flow? Or the one is taking over, is stepping up and speaking up? And doing whatever it takes to get not just your life or my life, but those around made around you. And let's grow together. So here you're gonna, if you do this work, you're gonna identify why you haven't succeeded, or at least the way you want it yet. And then also you're gonna find how you're gonna get it, or if you're succeeding already, how to keep it in the long term. This is the key. This is what moves, or what drives us, or what's pushing us. Are you with me? Are you catching what I'm cooking? So take your time, do the exercise, and please leave a comment and tell me how did it go, and then I'll be more than happy to answer questions in future videos. So please comment leave a comment in the box below, and I'll see you in the next video. My name is Bruce Sanchez, and I am, and I will, only if you want, your high performance coach. Thank you so much.